It's early release tomorrow, all for celebrating for Leopard Friday. So what is Leopard Friday? We've got you updated. We have over 50 news students here at WSMS. Our first club day is next Friday. Did you get the club you wanted? And a local school district cracks down on vaping, and the First Lady gets involved too. All this and more coming up on WSMS News.
This is Senora Fitz's 6th period class, and WSMS News starts now.
Welcome back. This is WSMS News.
The heat just doesn't seem to be letting up. Let's go right now to Carter Lewis with the rest of the week and the weekend forecast. Carter?
Hi, I'm Carter Lewis here with local weather. Today's high is 94 degrees and the low is 74. For the rest of the week, the highs are in the mid-90s and lows in the 70s. This weekend, there's a 10% chance of rain. That's all for local weather. Here's Alexis with National.
Thanks, Carter. Here's a look at the national weather. The above average temperature we are seeing not only here in North Texas but across our nation means the fall leaves will take longer to change, meaning a less colorful fall. In the North Texas area, seen here in yellow, should start to see a peak color a bit later in October or November.
Thanks, Alexis. Now let's see how our athletes are doing here at Willow Springs.
Hi, I'm Brendan Cooper, and now for sports. This week our 7th and 8th grade football teams matched to get up against Wiley Burnett. Tuesday night, the 8th grade teams were looking for a comeback win after both black and red teams fell to Rockwall Kane last week. This week was much better as both black and red teams blew Burnett away. Unfortunately, 8th grade running back Kyle Branch was injured in a play and broke his collarbone. Our thoughts and prayers go to Kyle. He's one of our other sports anchors. Get well, Kyle. The 7th grade red team pulled out another win at their first home game of the season, keeping up that 2-0 winning streak.
Chester, and this is Eli Smitherman, and he scored a touchdown today. How do you think you did?
I think I did good because I scored, and my team did good too.
Nice. Okay. This is Lennon Droopy, and he's the quarterback.
I think we did a good overall team today. I scored 2 touchdowns. I passed one to Eli, and I ran one in. I saw Eli open, so I just pulled the trigger and threw it.
This is Hayden Hawkins, and he plays wide receiver.
Yep. I think we played good. We had some good defense, and overall we had some good blocks on offense, and we played good.
Black fought hard, but was unable to secure a win, losing to Burnett in a close game. Next week, all football teams play Utley with 8th grade home and 7th grade away. Make sure and come cheer your teams along. The high school varsity team plays Frisco Memorial this week on Leopard Friday. The varsity team is looking for another win after beating Sulphur Springs 34-27 at the Leopards' first home game of the season. The game starts at 7 tomorrow night at Leopard Stadium. This week, both 8th grade and 7th grade girls volleyball teams play Rockwell Utley tonight. 8th grade is home and 7th grade is away. Our cross-country runners have been getting to school at 7:30 every morning preparing for our first meet on September 21st. We traditionally have the number 1 team in our area and hope to continue the streak. The Cowboys had an impressive opening game victory against their rivals, the New York Giants, with a score of 35-17. The Cowboys had a pass-heavy game as Dak Prescott had an outstanding 158.3 QBR rating since he threw for 405 yards, which he is the third player along with Tony Romo and Don Meredith in the Cowboys franchise to have multiple 400-yard passing games. He also threw for 4 touchdown passes to Blake Jarwin, Amari Cooper, Randall Cobb, and one of the NFL greats, Jason Witten.
Was a very easy completion. Prescott keeps, flips, Witten, welcome back. Touchdown, Dallas.
Former Allen High School quarterback Kyler Murray led the Arizona Cardinals in his first game in the NFL against the Lions. Murray marches the Cardinals downfield to tie up the game. That's it for sports. Back to you guys.
Thanks, guys. Somebody was saying that the Cowboys are already headed to the Super Bowl after one game.
Yeah, and if they lose, it's all over.
And now for our top story. Earlier this week, the FDA cracked down on e-cigarette maker Juul.
And now, let's go to headline news.
Welcome to Headline News with Kat
And Matt.
First off, we'd like to congratulate several students who won office positions in the latest election for NJHS. Members recently voted for their president, vice president, secretary, and public relations manager. Each is important to the running of a successful student organization. The winner for president was Savannah Spores, with Kaylee Christensen as the vice president. David is their secretary, and Romy Kahana is their public relations manager.
And now for our top story. The Food and Drug Administration says e-cigarette maker Juul violated federal law by marketing its vaping products as a safe alternative to smoking cigarettes without approval. So far, 500 young adults and teenagers have been hospitalized with vaping-related lung illnesses. Many hooked up to respirators, unable to breathe on their own. At least 5 deaths are blamed on vaping so far. Allen ISD recently sent letters home to all parents and guardians warning them of the dangers. The letter not only states the dangers, but also emphasizes to middle and high school students that they will be suspended and sent to an alternate campus and be referred to the police as a minor in possession of tobacco, a Class C misdemeanor. Even First Lady Melania Trump is getting involved, tweeting the federal government needs to take action now.
Hurricane Dorian made 6 landfalls, leaving the Bahama in ruins, and a trail of damage along the eastern coast of the United States, and even Nova Scotia in Canada. Officials in the Bahamas fear the death toll could reach the thousands. The aftermath is devastating. Here are some photos from Grand Bahama Island.
The 2020 election season is really heating up as we head to the third Democratic debate. 11 have qualified for this debate, including 2 Texans, former Congressman Beto O'Rourke of El Paso and Julian Castro, former mayor of San Antonio.
Apple unveiled its new iPhone 11 line, with the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and an 11 Pro Max on Tuesday. The 11 comes in 6 colors, with the 11 Pro and Pro Max featuring an unprecedented 3 cameras. Also released were the new Series 5 Apple Watch, a new $69 battery, a new lens for iPhone, and iOS 13, the new update for iPhone.
This week, the Trump administration canceled a meeting with the Taliban, which was supposed to take place this weekend at Camp David. The Taliban has connections with the infamous terror group Al-Qaeda, which committed the attack on September 11, 2001. Just Wednesday was the 18th anniversary of the worst attack on American soil. Schools across America paid tribute to the victims, including our school and advisory class. Here's a tribute created by Nolan Novotny.
18 years ago from yesterday was the day when the World Trade Center towers in New York City and the Pentagon in Washington, D.C. were attacked by Al-Qaeda terrorists. Osama bin Laden is credited with being the leader of this terrorist group. On September 11, 2001 at 8:46 a.m. Eastern Time, American Airlines Flight 11 struck the North Tower. At this point, people didn't really know what happened and were questioning if this event was an accident. But at 9:03, it was safe to say that the United States was under attack as American Airlines Flight 175 struck the South Tower. And at 9:37, American Airlines Flight 77 crashed into the Pentagon building in Washington, D.C. Then at 10:03, Flight 93 crashed into a field in Shanksville, Pennsylvania. Flight 93 was intended to hit either the U.S. Capitol or the White House, but the people and crew on the plane knew what was happening and crashed the plane into an open field. Flight 93 was the only hijacked plane that didn't reach its target. Passengers and crew showed what America is all about: unity, courage, and defiance in the face of danger. Nearly 3,000 people died. Never forget 9/11. I'm Nolan Navani for WSMS News.
We're only 4 weeks into the school year, and we already have an early release tomorrow.
Already?
Yeah, it's because of Leopard Friday. Hey Emma, are you going?
Yes, I am.
Cool, I'm going too. Here's Emma Hansen with more information on how Leopard Friday started.
Go Leopard!
Leopard Friday started back in 2007. Families from Lovejoy enjoyed the idea of a carnival-type atmosphere, and students enjoyed the idea of being able to cheer on our home team. The idea was created by Bob Puckett, the football coach at the time, and he created the idea before the football season even started.
Well, when I was the head football coach, along with the athletic director, one of the things I wanted to do was get our JV football team before we went varsity in 2008. 2007, we scheduled a game to be played on Friday night with Richardson Berkner. And I wanted that game to kind of prepare our kids, our football team, what Friday night lights were going to be like, all the pageantry and everything that went into it.
Since then, it escalated into an event to celebrate Lovejoy football. As it progressed, it became more of a community event.
Dr. Goddard, who is our new superintendent now, was the high school principal. Becky Campbell, who was the president of the PTA, and other community members really got behind this to make it a community event. The first year we had varsity in 2008, so it's turned into a huge Lovejoy community event.
Nowadays, we can find booths from different groups or clubs at WSMS and LHS. From face painting to fun games, all ages can enjoy spending time in the courtyard at Leopard Friday. Students, parents, and other important members of our community for the last 12 years have been attending Leopard Friday. Like any normal Friday night for LHS, we have our varsity football game. Before the game starts, we have a celebration for the team and the community, bringing a feeling of home for our community before going up against the rival teams. Leopard Friday this year is on September 13th, and if you're looking for a night of games, food, and cheering for our own, then Leopard Friday is for you.
We play Frisco Memorial. It's our first district game. So that will be the Leopard Friday night, if you will. Normally we have a varsity volleyball game and football game kind of comes together, but this year we've got a JV volleyball game and coinciding with our varsity football game. So you get to see some volleyball and get to see some football, our band, cheerleader, Majestics, the whole 9 yards there. Really, it's not, there's no cost to it. It's, all the organizations are really, displaying what they do.
I'm Emma Hansen for WSMS News.
So it's on Friday the 13th. You know what that means. You know what that means. You know what that means. These superstitions are fake, Maybe they aren't. Personally, I think it's a bunch of hoaxes. Let's see what others think.
I'm here with Dax. So, Dax, do you believe in Friday the 13th?
No, not really.
Why not?
I just think it's fake.
I'm here with Dr. Messer. Dr. Messer, do you believe in Friday the 13th?
I do not. Pretty good movie, though. Pretty good movie from the 1980s. Ooh, creepy. Ooh.
Why not?
I don't know. I just never really got into the 13th thing, so.
I'm here with Hudson. Hudson, do you know what Friday the 13th is?
Yes, I do.
Do you believe in it?
Yes, I do.
Why?
Why? I don't know. I think, well, actually, I might not believe in it because I think people just think that they might hear stuff on Friday the 13th, but they hear stuff every day, and they just say that.
McKenna, do you know what Friday the 13th is?
Yes.
Do you believe in it?
No, I don't.
Why not?
Because it's a superstitious thing, and I'm not superstitious.
Creepy. Ooh.
Annie Jr. is our upcoming fall musical. We were lucky enough to get an interview with the lead, Sophia Andrzejewski.
Hi, I'm here with Sophia Andrzejewski. So, Sophia, I understand that you're the lead in Annie. Can you give us a summary of what the show is about?
Annie is just an orphan in the 1920s who gets taken in for Christmas by a very rich man named Mr. Warbucks, and she just gets to live a nice life for Christmas. But Miss Hannigan, Rooster, and Lily all are very envious of her because they're not that rich, and they think that an orphan shouldn't be as wealthy or more wealthy than them. And so that makes a lot of problems in the show.
I'm really excited to see the musical in November. Yeah, speaking of school activities, Club Day is coming up. Hey Peyton, what clubs did you sign up for? I did Caring for Kids Club and Canines and Critters as my backup. What about you? So did I! Make sure you pre-order your yearbook. Here's Grace Johnson with more.
I'm here with Grace Johnson. She's going to tell us a little bit about the yearbooks that are coming out. So, Grace, when do yearbooks go on sale?
So they are on sale right now.
How much do they cost?
They are $40, and if you buy personalization before September 13th, you get 4 free icons.
When does the sale end?
September 13th.
Thank you.
Speaking of yearbooks, picture retakes are on October 4th. That's all for entertainment. Back to you guys.
Make sure to follow us on Instagram and Twitter. That's all for our announcements.
Have a good day, and remember,
Leopards roar as one. Roar.
Is it even on? Can you hear that? ASMR. ASMR. Hi, I'm Mic test 1. Are you actually going to include this in the announcements? ASMR. Wait, what am I supposed to say? What do I say? Hi, I'm Anna Barr, and I tried out for volleyball because... Hi.
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 What's going on?
Stay in school.
Good.
Mic test 1.
Good.
Yeah. ASMR. Hi, I'm Anna Barr, and I tried out for volleyball because I really enjoy the sport, and I like to be active while crushing people's faces and hitting the door. You should have a blooper video. You should have a blooper. No. Okay, I'll just shuffle back and forth. Hi, I'm Anna Barr. Hi, I'm Anna. And I like to crush the other opponents. Yeah. I'm doing an interview for the announcements, so it might take me a couple more minutes. Hey, I'm Anna Barr, and I play, well, trust me, I'll get this. Testing. You want to be in my ASMR video? What coach are
What's
you?
ASMR?
Just go.
The coach.
The coach.
All right, see, there you go.
Do you know Cole Bar and Tate Bar?
I do.
I'm their sister.
Really?
Yes.
Huh?
Do you want to be in the interview?
No, not really.
Alrighty. ASMR.
You guys look like y'all know what you're doing.
Thank you. Yes,
You're
thank you.
Professionals already.
I'm a professional ASMR maker. Bless America with my bloopers of ASMR. Hey, no ASMR. You gotta do ASMR.
No, I don't want to do that.
No? Are you sure? Okay, ready? Hashtag blooper! That was great. Okay, include a blooper, otherwise I'm a bit mad. Quick, ready?